several have donated shirts, jackets, hats, as well as canned food to those in need in Delmarva. Dreamers remain uncertain of their future and say they will continue to advocate for a permanent solution. El gobernador Roy Cooper firmó una nueva orden ejecutiva que extiende el estado de emergencia en Carolina del Norte y también extiende el uso de mascarillas como esta misma en ciertos lugares. Pues les cuento que el gobernador Roy Cooper ha firmado el nuevo presupuesto estatal. Dogs may be men's best friends, but some dogs are the pilots that help blind individuals navigate their way. And any Mexican dish is quite not complete without the right salsa. Here at La Casa del Patron, they offer a variety of salsas to satisfy your kick for spice. In the past 10 years, more than 824,000 undocumented immigrants have benefited from DACA, including Tahira Atawala, who came to the United States when she was only 1 year old. South Carolina was once home for her, but now she's living in Delaware for grad school since DACA recipients have to pay out-of-state tuition in South Carolina. She says if the program is rescinded, she fears of what her future may hold.
As of right now, I am not worried about losing the work that I'm doing right now, but I will be in a position again where I am fearing deportation and being unsure about the future.
Throughout the years, DACA has faced many battles. The most legal challenge is not allowing new applicants from applying to the program. Advocates say keeping DACA alive is just not enough. They're asking Congress to pass the Dream and Promise Act, a proposal that will create a pathway to citizenship for Dreamers.
DACA was never what we urged for, right? And it continues to be the case today, 10 years later, that we are wanting more than just temporary Band-Aid fixes.
While there is support on the Democratic side, many Republicans say they won't support any immigration bill if it doesn't include border security. Earlier this month, on July 6th, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals held a hearing over the state of Texas lawsuit to end DACA. Although a decision has yet to be made, advocates don't expect one until September. Reporting in studio, I'm Eddi Blanco.
We need to cultivate our own story. The stories so we can set a history behind the struggles, the opportunities, but also the greatest accomplishments the Latino community has made in rural Eastern North Carolina.
Juvencio Rocha Peralta, the executive director of A Mexican, looking ahead while reflecting on more than 2 decades of serving the Latino community in Eastern North Carolina. Since 2001, this nonprofit has continued to grow, now serving 16 counties.
We try to address issues across the board. Community now looks at Mexican as the organization that will represent the interests, but also to be the voice of those communities that don't have no voices.
They're also building leaders within and outside of its organization, reaching students at East Carolina University.
In ECU, we do have a club. It's called Amescan ECU. They were established by a group of students that came to Amescan. The membership of the club at Amescan ECU, it really is over 140 members.
One of those students, Francisco Solano. After graduating, he became A Mexican's Director of Educational Programs.
My main goal is to find a way to connect communities, community-based organizations, and academic institutions. So whether it be research-focused initiatives, whether it be community outreach, or just involving the líderes del futuro, so leaders of the future, the youth.
And that's one of the goals Rocha Peralta instills in A Mexican.
Never forget where you come from. And that's the message that I have for the Latino community, for the children of my brothers and sisters. They're not to never be ashamed of who you are, be proud.
And he says his passion is also helping others, figuring out how A Mexican can help other Latinos face challenges just as he did when he migrated to the U.S.
I moved here from Mexico when I was 16 years old. By myself, not having any relatives living in the States, but one of the things that I always have passion to help others.
As for the future, Solano hopes more community members get involved.
Only a matter of time before, we start sharing these ideas of a larger community at whole, and we start involving more and more people so that it's not just one man's dream, but it ends up being a community's dreams that turns into community actions.
For Hispanic Heritage, I'm Eddi Blanco, 9 on your side.
We arrived to Burlington, North Carolina 20 years ago.
Antonio Quesada and his family migrated to the United States from the state of Guanajuato in central Mexico. And with more than a decade of experience in restaurant management, the family decided to share their passion for food with the Havelock community. And in 2015, La Casa del Patrón opened its doors.
Inicialmente era la casa del señor. Entonces ya dije, no, pero ¿qué te parece si le ponemos la casa del patrón?
Now the name translates to the house of the boss, but the family says they aren't the ones in charge.
Yo no soy el patrón.
I am not the boss. The people are the ones demanding service, so we serve them.
Quesada says his customers are the boss, and he loves having a restaurant as a family business.
Almost everyone in my family takes part in this restaurant, and I'm very blessed to have all of them here with us.
La cocina es bien importante aquí. Yo siempre he dicho que la cocina es el corazón del negocio.
And he believes the kitchen is the heart of his restaurant, pumping out a variety of authentic Mexican dishes.
There's plates from Yucatán, La Puebla, Guanajuato.
Las carnitas del estado de Michoacán.
Their menu also offers el morcajete, a traditional Mexican dish plated on a stone-made bowl that comes with some favorites, such as grilled steak, chicken and shrimp, as well as cactus and slices of grilled queso fresco. And any Mexican dish is quite not complete without the right salsa. Here at La Casa del Patrón, they offer a variety of salsas to satisfy your kick for spice. Now, the Quesada family says they have a new chef joining their team, and their menu will be expanding in the coming months. Reporting in Havelock, Eddi Blanco, 9 on your side.